تاريخية كبيرة جدا. أول شيء إن هي أعادت القضية الفلسطينية. اليوم ليش كل الدول، أعطيني بس أقول لك مثل، ليش كل الدول أصبحت تعترف بفلسطين الآن؟ قبل 7 أكتوبر هل في دولة تجرأت على أن تعترف بدولة فلسطين؟ أعطيني بس من ذلك. الآن حصاد 7 أكتوبر هو الذي خلى كل العالم يفتح عيونه على القضية الفلسطينية.
Here you saw a senior member of Hamas clearly stating, these are the fruits of October 7th. These countries must understand the consequences of their actions. I warned on this very stage, some of you were here, that recognizing a virtual Palestinian state will lead to the assassination of the chances to reach a hostage deal and the ceasefire. This is exactly what happened. It's immoral, and it's also politically foolish. They claim that they seek the end of the war, but their actions directly prolonged it. These steps have only hardened Hamas' stance during critical days in the negotiations for a hostage deal and ceasefire, and rewarded them for their terror. It is a huge mistake. It is morally distorted. It is geopolitically foolish. It is time for this country to do some soul-searching. If you cannot help, for God's sake, don't continue to cause damage to all the people living in our region.
Foreign Minister, we'll now open it for questions. It's over there.
Thank you, Foreign Minister, and thank you for having us here today. There now seems to be a plan to expand the war, or an ambition to expand the war, and to release the hostages, all the hostages, at once through military means. Can you explain a little more how this will work? Dean Witkoff also saying that all the hostages will be released at once. How is that possible when there's been a failure to release them in small groups in the last few weeks? Thank you.
It reflects a wish to see all the hostages come back and the wish to see the end of this war after the talks for a partial deal was not successful. And this is basically what I believe Mr. Witkoff said.
You can introduce yourself, please.
Hi, sir. Siddhant from WION. WION is India's international channel. My question to you is, India has been a victim of terrorism. Israel has been a victim of terrorism. How have you supported India in the aftermath of the Pahalgam terror attack? India has been a victim of cross-border terrorism. So if you can perhaps give your view on your support to India when it comes to dealing with cross-border terrorism. And my second question is, the India-Middle East-Europe corridor is an ambitious corridor. But where do you see the future of it, given the fact the situation in this region remains very volatile?
I didn't get the second question, but if to refer, this is a very good thing to ask one question, and then I can remember it and answer, and maybe afterwards asking a second question. But as far as I can recall, and I think I remember it quite well, when India was a few weeks ago a victim for a terror attack, I published a very clear statement on the issue. We condemn terrorists everywhere, of course, when our Indian friends are hurted, but anywhere else, and I did it at real time. Michael, תביא לי את בבקשה.
Hi, Alexander Como from Reuters. Foreign Minister, in recent days, and to follow on from the initial question, American and Israeli officials have been quoted talking, Israeli officials, about a comprehensive deal in Gaza, American officials about a US